What's up, everybody? It's that time again. It's your boy Moy with Nick, Robbie, and Ray. We got another special edition going on before these games kick off tomorrow. Let's get it going.
What's going on, everybody? We're one day away from the game. We're just gonna go down the list and we're just gonna pick our favorites. Quick little rapid fire. Ray, or actually, Nick, let's start it off with you. Since you're the gambling man on the show, let's start it off with you. We're just gonna go down the list, all right? Pittsburgh and Cincy. Pittsburgh is a 6.5 dog. Who are you taking?
I will take Cincinnati.
Cincinnati?
And I think they'll cover the spread.
Daddy and cover?
Yeah.
Got you. What are you taking, Moy?
Same, Cincy. They'll win by 10, so they'll cover it.
10?
I think by 10.
Ray, who are you taking in your division?
I'm going to take Cincy, definitely over that 6.5.
Damn, no love for Mitchy Biscuits? All right, yeah, I'm probably going to take Cincy 6.5.
Pittsburgh does play them, I think, decently, but
plays
I don't
good.
know. We'll see.
Pittsburgh's their defense. Yeah. They're always a great defensively good team, so they'll probably stay in the game. But I think Cincy will pull away at the end.
They'll run away at the very last minute.
It's hard to stop that offense.
I got you. No worries. All right, Nick, let's go to the next game. Philadelphia traveling to Detroit. I think it's a pretty good line. I think the Eagles are favored by 4.5.
Yeah. I will take
Hard Knocks.
I'm gonna take no. See, I want them to be a Cinderella story, but I don't know if I truly believe it. So I'm going Eagles. I also have Jalen Hurts on my fantasy, so I need him to do good. So I'm going Eagles, and I think they'll win by a touchdown or more.
I got you. What do you think, Moy?
The Dirty Birds, man. Look, y'all changed it up on your Cinderella story already. Eagles, yeah, they'll definitely win by 7.
And cover? Oh,
yeah, so by 7. Yeah.
Ray?
You know what? I'm going to go the Eagles, but you know what I'm going to say? They don't cover the spread. I think that Lions team, man, I believe in that head coach, and I think those players are going to fight to the very end. I think it's going to be a close game.
Motor City, Dan Campbell, MCDC. I still love the Lions and I still believe in them this year, but I just think the Eagles are just very powerful this year. And I'm going to take Eagles and I'm going to take 4.5. I think they'll win at least by, I think it's going to be close, but I think they'll edge it out by 10 at least. I mean, by 7. I'm sorry, by 7, not 10. All right, Slick Nick, you ready? We got Indianapolis Colts traveling to Houston Texans. Indy is the favorite by 7.5. You believe in Davis Mills?
I'm gonna take the Colts, but I think the Houston Texans cover the spread. I think they keep it close. I think they're gonna be sneaky good.
I like that. Let's go, Moy. What you thinking?
Colts, and they covered the spread, so they'll win by, what is it, 7.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll win by more than the touchdown.
More than that? No love for Davis Mills?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Ray?
Yeah, I agree with everybody here. Just Indianapolis Colts for sure. They're going to cover that spread.
Oh, they're going to cover? Nick said they're not going to cover.
Oh, Nick's. Oh, okay. I'm saying they're going to cover for sure.
You said they're going to cover?
I don't believe in Davis Mills. No way.
I'm going to take. Should I do it?
Take the Texans.
Should I do it?
The 1 point difference over us. We've all matched so far.
I'm going to take the Houston Texans this year.
Oh.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is week 1. This is week 1. There's got to be some upset somewhere. I'm going to take the Texans, but I think the Texans will only edge it out by maybe a field goal. So, but I'm going to take the Texans. I believe that they have the better chemistry with Matt Ryan coming in right now. I don't think he has enough chemistry with all the receivers and the whole group right now. I think the Texans will figure it out and maybe even win that. The Colts will figure it out and eventually win that division. But just for the first game, I think I'm going to go Houston.
Robbie, we got to keep track of these so we know who had the better.
I'm gonna write it down.
Who had the better predictions?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down for sure. All
You're
right,
already
let's move it
messing
on.
up.
We got the New Orleans Saints, Lacey Jameis against Marcus Mariota and the Falcons, and the Saints are a 5.5 favorite. Let's get it going, Slick Nick.
I think I don't know, man. Jameis is 30 for 30 that other year. He might keep it close.
He got LASIK now.
Yeah, it didn't change his arm and his judgment. I'm gonna go Saints, and I think they'll cover it.
Yeah, I got you. What you think, Moy?
Oh yeah, I mean they're playing Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta only has like Patterson as their like main weapon.
Yeah. We got Kyle Pitts.
They got
Drake
Drake.
London?
They got
Is Drake London
Patterson.
playing?
They got Pitts.
Saints have always had a good defense as it is, and then Jameson before he went out last season, they had a good record. So yeah,
I think
and they'll cover the
before
spread.
Jameis left.
They'll cover the spread.
I got you. What you thinking, Ray? You gonna go with your sister's team? You gonna go with the Saints?
Yeah, man, I'm going the Saints. I think I'm going to cover the spread pretty easily too. That Falcons team is they need a lot of work, that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I really love Marcus Mariota, but I think the Saints are just going to go in there and really make a huge statement win, and I think they're going to I wouldn't be surprised if this game is just an absolute blowout, to be honest. So yeah, Saints and cover spread. Let's move it on to the Baltimore Ravens traveling to Zach Wilson. Oh, no, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco in the New York Jets. I forgot Zach Wilson's out of 2 games.
It's a revenge game.
Yeah, revenge game for Flacco. What you feeling, Slick Nick? 6.5 favorite for Baltimore.
I got Baltimore, and I don't. Yeah, I think they'll cover it. I have no faith in the Jets. So at this point, we'll see.
No revenge game?
Yeah, I don't. I don't like Joe Flacco. Sorry. Right. They're talking a little too good about him, which makes me think like, okay, either Zach Wilson's terrible and they're setting us up, or like they're just kind of blowing smoke up at people's ass. Though
that's what I can't figure out. There's so much love for Zach Wilson, but I just haven't seen it.
And I think they lost. Didn't they lose one of their tackles just recently to injury and stuff? So I think they still got some work to be done.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you. What you thinking, Moy? This is your favorite topic. Let's go.
I think the Ravens will win, but by the mighty leg, so they will not cover the spread.
Ooh.
They'll win by 3.
Wow.
Go.
The mighty with Tucker leg is going to save them like he did many times last season.
Got you. Obviously, you're picking the Jets, right, Raymond?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with the Baltimore Ravens, man. I think Lamar Jackson will cover that spread with I think he's gonna cover that spread, man. You got an angry Lamar Jackson coming off that contract, man. No deal. Man, I feel so bad for the Jets.
Should I do it again?
This would be a longer shot, I think, than the last one. I think the Texans have a better chance of winning than the Jets, but
should I do it again, Ray? No, this is being recorded. I can't do that. I think Baltimore is going to win, and I do think they're going to cover. Simple as that. It's just the Jets. I think they still have a few more years. They're getting it together. They're getting some really good pieces over there. They're really getting it together. I think maybe just another 2 years or so, I think the Jets will be a much better team than they are now. But for right now, yeah, give me Baltimore and the spread. All right, Nick, here we go. The New England Patriots traveling to Mike McDaniels and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are 3.5 favorite.
The Patriots are underdogs?
The Patriots are underdogs.
Ooh.
Wow.
let me remind you. I think we're 1-4 or something like that.
Oh
in
yeah,
our
that's
last-
right. Like Dolphins kick your guys' ass every year. I'm
Every
going
time.
Dolphins cover the spread. We're doing it. And it's my boy Mike McDaniel. We got Raheem Mostert out there.
It's your second team. You can't.
I
go
don't even know if
against
I like. I don't know if I even like Tua, but I'm ready for it. And Tyreek Hill, they got too many weapons. They've done a bunch. Like they better win this.
them. Yeah, I got you. What you thinking, more?
This was my Cinderella team that I called. Y'all remember that Dolphins, and they will cover that spread. They'll win. I think they'll win more by more than 3.
More than 3. Damn, no love
Yeah.
for my Patriots. Let's go, Ray.
Nah.
I'm gonna have to go the Miami Dolphins, man. I'm going Miami Dolphins, but you know what? I'm gonna say that they don't cover the spread, but it's gonna be really interesting to see that Patriots team, especially with all those changes that they're going through, play on that field. So we'll see what Billy B does.
I got you. This is my second underdog because obviously I'm going with the Patriots, but I'm not going with the Patriots just because I'm a Patriots fan.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's okay. Let me just take a second real quick. Okay, real quick. I know we're not supposed to get off topic. My bad. But Josh McDaniels is gone. Last time Josh McDaniels left, our offense looked really bad. We had Bill O'Brien, fair enough, but a offensive coordinator right now. But I just think that there's so much unknown with the Patriots that nobody knows what to expect from the Patriots right now. And I think our
Robbie,
offense is going to come up. Huh?
Preach, Robbie, preach.
Yeah, there we go. I think our offense is going to come up. I think our run game is going to get together. And I think we're going to bleed that clock up so bad. I'm going to take the Patriots right here. But I'm not going to take the spread because I think Patriots will only win by 3. I think it's going to come down to a last-minute kick. And I think Nick Folk will take it right there. That's what I got. So I guess we'll see. I got 2 underdogs. This one's a really coin flip right here, Nick. We got another revenge game we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Cleveland Browns going to Carolina Panthers to face Baker Mayfield. And the Browns are a 1.5 favorite.
I got Panthers covering it.
Panthers covering it. You think Baker revenge game?
I think Baker is gonna go out there. They have some good receivers. They got some good weapons, and I think Christian McCaffrey's fine. He like got a shin contusion or scraped up or something, but I think they're gonna be a better team than people are giving them credit, at least.
Yeah, CMC I think just had like some cleats that scratched off his shin or something like that. What you thinking, Moy?
I'm going with the Panthers.
Panthers?
Cleveland, Cleveland. They lost weapons. And who's gonna be their quarterback?
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh yeah, nah. Yeah, Panthers, but because CMC is gonna run all over them.
I got you. What you thinking, Ray? You gonna take Baker? Or you gonna take your division rival, the Browns?
Man, I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield. I think the Panthers defense is actually a really good defense this year. So I think that they're gonna rattle and make Jacoby Brissett all in all pretty much frustrated, and I don't think he's going to have a good game. So I'm going to go with Baker. I think he's going to get his revenge game in this one. I think they do cover the spread as well.
The spread is so close on here, so I feel like either team you take is going to have to cover the spread. So this one's a little tough one, but I think we're going to see rather Baker Mayfield throw 4 touchdowns or 4 interceptions. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I think Cleveland, I feel like, is the more talented team, but I'm still going to take the Panthers right now. And yeah, I'm going to take the Panthers right now covering too. All right, here we go, Nick. This could be the upset of the week. Are you ready? We got the San Francisco 49ers.
I knew you were going to do that.
Going to Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. The Niners are obviously the favorite at 6.5.
This one's actually kind of at least the spread. I think is I'm a little torn because it's going to be a rainy game, so that's going to limit. Yeah, it's going to be rainy, so that'll limit. I think the offense is a little bit. I'm going to take the Niners. I think they're still going to cover the spread. I don't even know that Trey Lance is going to throw more than 20 times. I think it's going to be run. I think our defense is going to completely shut down Chicago, though. I think they'll have 1 or 2 good plays. Justin will Fields will make some cool runs or something. But I think people are going to see how good the defense is, and again, especially in the rain, I think our defense is better than the Bears. So I'll take
This is
that.
your Niners, Nick. I want to ask you one more question real quick. Over under 40.5.
Under.
Under 40.5.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like 21-10 or something like that. 17-10
Ooh.
or something. I don't know.
Got you. This is gonna be a fun game. I'm definitely gonna stay tuned because I really want to see what Trey Lance is. Let's go, Moy. What you thinking?
I got the Niners because I need the Niners. Well, I need Debo to get off. I got Debo for fantasy football, so I hope what Nick said is wrong and Trey actually throws more, especially to Debo. Because
Debo's the best running back they have, so he'll still get some handoffs probably.
I'm playing against that Diggs and Allen combo, so I need Debo to ball out.
So Niners cover or no?
Oh, hell yeah, because Debo's about to put up like 2 touchdowns. I'm hoping.
All right, let me ask you this. Over under 40.5.
40.5?
Yeah.
The total points?
Yeah.
They're playing, who is it, Chicago?
Yeah.
Ooh.
3
touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. The Debo is 21. Maybe they'll run one. I don't know. Maybe Chicago make 10. I think they'll get. Yeah, I think they'll.
I love to hear it at least.
I think they'll cover it.
Wait,
Debo's gonna get
under.
3.
Over.
Yeah, Debo's getting 3 by himself.
Got you. All right. All right, Ray. So we got the Niners and the Bears 6.5 favorite. Who you got?
Man, I'm gonna go with the San Francisco 49ers. I think they're gonna put the beat down on the Bears. I feel so bad for Justin Fields. He's just in a horrible situation. I did hear from many sources, like on the Rich Eisen show and all that stuff that I watch and all that, and they were saying that they're thinking about Justin Fields might be thinking about requesting a trade.
Ooh.
So
I'm happy for him.
But that I'm really happy too because he deserves, because they're all saying that, the Bears, they're looking to rebuild and he's a rookie and he's pretty much just ruining this kid's career.
Big time.
So he might request a trade, but if he does, I don't mean to add on to this topic or anything like that, but like where would he go? Like who would want him?
Ravens still need a long-term solution, right? They don't have a extended
That's
quarterback.
true.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin Fields would probably be sick over there. I'm not gonna lie.
I think Justin Fields would ball out over there.
But yeah, man. I'm gonna take the Niners, and I think they cover it. And then also I do believe that they it will be under 40 games, or was it not 40 games? 4.5 points.
Under 40.5.
Yeah.
Got you. So we got 2 under 40.5 and 1 over. The Bears' offensive line looked horrendous. Like they looked so shaky in the preseason. I know it's preseason, so you have to take everything with a grain of salt. But they didn't really do anything. They took pieces away from Justin Fields, and I think the Niners' defensive line is just going to eat the Bears' offensive line apart. And I think I can see like a 7-sack game coming up. It's just. I feel so bad for Justin Fields because he was my favorite quarterback coming out of the draft. When everyone came out, I loved Justin Fields, but I feel so bad for him, the office that he's in. I'm going to obviously take the Niners. And I'm going to take the under just because I don't know how much points the Bears can put up if Justin Fields is on the floor half the time. So I'm going to take the under also. All right, there we go. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Washington Commanders. New name, not a football team anymore. They're the Commanders. Jacksonville Jaguars against the Commanders. Commanders are a 2.5 favorite.
This is the worst game of the week.
This is a hard one.
Give me Jacksonville. I'm gonna just take them. I don't like Carson Wentz. I think he's terrible. He's good for throwing up under under-delivered balls and calling PIs. That's what he does good outside of throwing interceptions. So, or fumbles. So yeah.
I got you. What you thinking, Moy?
I will take the Commanders. And what was the spread?
Commanders. 2.5. Commanders are 2.5 favorite.
They'll cover it. They'll win by a field goal. They'll be close, but I think they'll win.
Got you. I just want to remind you only took one underdog, which was the Panthers. That was a 1.5. What you thinking, Ray?
Man, I feel like this. I know Nick was saying that this might be the worst game, but I think this could potentially be the best game of Week 1. Because these teams, man, I'm telling you, they're so. I think they're like truly evenly matched. I mean, Carson Wentz has Scary Terry. You know, Trevor Lawrence is in year 2. He's got a way better offense. I can't wait to see what ETN does because ETN from Clemson is really good. Oh, I forgot about Christian Kirk. Oh man, but yeah, I can't wait to see what he does too. Maybe he balls out and proves everybody wrong. I'm not too sure. I highly doubt it, but I think it's gonna be really good. They both got good defenses. I think the only person that they're missing that's huge on the Commanders is Chase Young. I believe. Yeah. So I think he's out. But man, I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to make a statement, and I think they cover the spread as well.
Yeah, I got you. If I was to pick a second team, I don't know why. Reason, I think their offense is going to be so fun. I think you got Trevor Lawrence. You finally get to see Trevor Lawrence and ETN on the same football team since college, and we got James Robinson coming back from his injury. We got the best receiver in the league, Christian Kirk. And they have a really good offensive line. I think I'm going to take Jacksonville. I'm going to take my 4th underdog of the day. I'm going to take Jacksonville. And I think they're going to win at least by 10 points. I think Carson Wentz is going to struggle over there. I don't know. I think they'll figure it out, but I think it's the first game. I think they're going to struggle over there. Nick, I know it's normally your turn, but I want to, you know what? Actually, I'll save more for last on this one. We're going to go Slick Nick. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to the LA Chargers. The Chargers are the favorite at 3.5. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Chargers. I think the offenses are pretty well matched. I think the Chargers have a better defense, and they're at home though, so I'm gonna go with them. And I got to give love for the fellow Bosa, so we'll see. And didn't they just get what's his name? Khalil Mack. Yeah, so that's gonna be rough. Raiders just released their first round. Wasn't it a first round tackle pick from the other year? So yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Chargers. What's the spread?
Chargers minus 3.5. It's a close one.
I'm gonna take the spread on it. I'm gonna take the Chargers cover it.
Chargers covering it.
Yeah,
I got you. Moy, I know it's your turn, but I'm gonna save you for last on this one. I'm gonna let you shine for your Raiders at the end. I'll wait. Oh, are you still a Raiders fan, right? Okay. I'll let you shine at the end.
I'm in their stadium.
Hey man, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna go the Chargers. I think the Chargers are gonna put the whooping on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Whooping.
I think it's gonna be a Herbert. I called him for my MVP this year. I think he's gonna ball out. And I think that defense with Bosa and also Khalil Mack as well, I don't think Carr's going to have time in the pocket as much. I know he's got Devontae, but that defense is too good. And Josh Jacobs, I don't believe in Josh Jacobs, so I'm going to go with the Chargers, man. I think the Chargers are going to give those Oakland Raider fans a warm welcome to the season.
Woo! I like that. Let me ask you something real quick. Nick, I'm going to come back to you with this question because I forgot. Over under 52.5.
Under.
Under.
I'm gonna say under because I think Carr's gonna get sacked about 10 times in this football game, so I don't think they're gonna do anything.
Ray's
So-
coming for you. All the Lamar trash talk. Ray's coming.
love
for
it.
you.
I love it. Slick Nick, what you think?
I'm gonna take. So I honestly, my first instinct was to say over because it will be a crazy shootout, but I do think the Chargers defense is gonna keep the Raiders from going too crazy. I think it'll be a lot of field goals. I don't think there'll be a lot of huge scoring plays. I don't think there'll be high flying as I think more about it. But so I'll go under.
Under 52.5.
Yeah.
I got you. Moy, I'm gonna let you shine at the end for your Raiders. You can thank me later for that one. Because I'm gonna take the LA Chargers. And I think the Raider fans destroy that stadium because there's way more Raider fans than the Charger fans in there. It's gonna feel like an away game for the Chargers, but I don't think the Chargers care at all, to be honest with you. And I think the LA Chargers are gonna go in there, and I think they are going to. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout, and I think the Chargers are going to get the better end of that because the Chargers have a run game. They got the receivers. They got the O-line. They got the defense, and I don't believe in Josh Jacobs at all. I've said it since his rookie year. I don't like Josh Jacobs. I think he does too much stutter steps, and he doesn't hit the hole right. And J.C. Jackson's out, and that's the only reason why I thought about giving it to the Raiders. Is just because J.C. Jackson's out, but I think the Raiders are going to lose this game. I think the Chargers are going to cover that spread. 7-point game. I think it'll be close, but I think the Chargers will cover. And I'm actually going to go over the 52.5. Here we
And
go,
you want to
Moy.
know something even better? All those Oakland fans are going to go home all sad, all crying, and they're going to cry themselves to sleep on week 1.
So the city of LA suffered a devastating blow on Thursday, right? All those fans were crying. So Sunday is going to be exactly the same. The Raiders are going to win. They're going to go home crying again. So yeah. I don't think they'll go over 52. I think it'll stay under, but yeah, the Raiders are taking it. Raiders are gonna win.
Simple as that.
Yeah, and Ray's. I don't know if Ray already took something or what he's on because he said Carr's gonna get sacked 10 times. Like this man. Yeah, like I understand that the Chargers added a couple more pieces, but y'all forgot that we beat them last year with that. That defense. Jackson is out, so he's not going to make an impact this game.
You got
Khalil Mack.
Khalil
I think
Mack.
Khalil Mack is a little bit. His first year with Chicago, he played wonderful, but then after that, he kind of, he wasn't too much hype. So I think they just got him to have the namesake there, like, oh, we got Khalil Mack at the other end. But yeah, I don't see 10 sacks. No way.
Who's your guys' right tackle, Moy?
Shoot, I don't even know.
What?
We'll know Sunday once they start saying his name. Once we see all the highlights.
Well, I don't know if this is true or not, but is the I think the Raiders offensive line, if you were to give them a grade, right, they're a lot older, right? They're a lot older for an offensive line. I don't think they're as good as I would say like a couple years ago. They were like one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, but I think they're a lot older.
Yeah, they are older.
I mean, do you think that offensive line is going to be able to handle their defensive line? Because they're just going to rush 4. They can just do what the Niners do, or like we saw last game what the Bills can do, and also with the Rams as well. They just rush 4 all the time. Do you think that your guys' offensive line can handle that?
I think it'll be a good matchup. I don't see them sacking them 10 times. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Well, okay, well, even if he wasn't to sack Carr 10 times,
and Carr is the thing
game.
about Carr. The thing that I hate about Carr, which is probably going to be very beneficial in this game, is he's not someone that's going to go deep, so he doesn't hold on to the ball. Really, he does a lot of dumps. So I mean that helps when they're rushing. If they're getting to him, he could just dump it off to the running back or slants and all that. He does quick dumps. That's why he has a high accuracy percentage because he just does little dumps, So I
Ray,
think that'll be helpful this game.
Ray, I started laughing because I found out who their right tackle is, and I need to tell you because I think you're gonna love this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The right tackle is the former New England Patriot and the former Baltimore Raven center, Jermaine Eleanor.
No way.
That's their right
Oh,
tackle.
dude. Oh man. Yeah, he's gonna get sacked 10 times this game. Oh, he's gonna get sacked 10 times. I'm telling you, I know who exactly that guy is, man. I didn't know he was playing right tackle now. That's crazy.
I didn't even know he played tackle. Yeah.
Oh man. That's
All right.
crazy.
Cool. All right, let's move it on because I think we can talk about the Raiders all day, probably, right? Let's go on to the New York Giants traveling to Tennessee. Tennessee is the 5.5 favorite.
Do we even have to talk about this one? Or are we all going Titans covering? Like the Giants might end up being the worst team of the league.
Think so? You don't no trust in Danny Dimes and
No.
Brian Daboll?
No.
No, none of that. What you think, Moy?
Oh, Titans. I mean, come on.
Titans by a million.
Yeah, yeah. Once Henry gets going, that dude's a juggernaut. So yeah.
Come on, Ray. Let's hear some Danny Dime talk.
Man, I'm gonna go with the Tennessee Titans. I'm telling you right now, I think Ryan Tannehill is gonna pull a Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's gonna just throw the ball 3 times and they're gonna run it with Derrick Henry the entire game. Or I'm sorry, not.
That was Mac Jones.
It was Mac Jones. I apologize, not Jimmy G. But yeah, man, I think Derrick Henry's gonna go off. I think that's all they need to do in this game, and I think they're gonna blow him out.
I got you. I've taken 4 underdogs so far.
Take your 5th. Come on.
You're taking Giants?
But I can't do this.
Oh yeah, that's not you.
Derrick Henry's gonna run all over them. So I'm gonna take the Titans and they're gonna take the spread. All right, Nick,
The
here we
only
go.
interesting thing about that game is to see how Saquon is. That's the only point of watching it. So,
Mhm.
okay,
I
go
hope
ahead.
he does good because I actually drafted him on fantasy, which I don't want to talk about right now because I never take Saquon. But anyways, here we go. This is gonna be a fun game at the 1:00 slot, 1:25. Kansas City Chiefs, Tyreek Hill less Kansas City Chiefs, traveling to D-Hop less Arizona Cardinals. The Chiefs are a 5.5 point favorite. What you think? It's like Nick.
Yeah, I hate the Cardinals, so I'm gonna go Chiefs, and I think they're gonna cover it.
And cover?
Yeah, I think Cardinals are gonna be a mess. I mean, they already had Kyler Murray doing better play calls than Cliff Kingsbury when he tried to show them up. They're in mid-season Hard Knocks. Yeah, so
I got you. No worries. What you thinking, Moy?
Hold on. Somebody was at my door.
Oh, it's all good. We'll go to Ray. What you thinking, Ray?
Oh man, you know what, dude? I this is gonna be a really tough game, but I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals in this one. I think they're gonna upset the Chiefs week 1. I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna have a fantastic game, but I just can't trust that defense, man. That defense is really, really bad. And one thing I've noticed with Arizona, they always start out hot, but then during the season, as the season continues going on, Kyler Murray is getting banged up. He's getting nicked. He gets injured. And it's like the same formula every single year since he's been there. So I think they're going to start off hot. I think Hollywood's going to have a huge game. I think Kyler's going to have a huge game. And I think their defense is just better than the Chiefs. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals. But what was the spread again for the over and under?
6.5.
5.5.
Oh, 5.5.
Oh, sorry, 5.5.
Yeah.
I don't think they cover. I don't think they cover that 5.5. I think it's gonna be a close game, and I think they're gonna win it.
Just gonna barely edge it out.
Barely edge it out, yeah.
Got you. What you thinking, Moy? You're shaking your head over there.
It has the Chiefs as or who does it
Chiefs
have
is
as the underdog?
Chiefs is the favorite at 5.5.
I'll take the Chiefs, but they won't cover. They'll win by 3.
Win by 3.
Mhm.
Plain and simple. Got it. All right. I'm gonna take this one's really hard for me. Because just like Ray said, the Cardinals start off so hot and then they slow it down because Kyler maybe starts playing too much COD or whatever. But I'm gonna take Patty Boy. I think Patty Boy's gonna take it. I think Tyreek Hill leaving might actually benefit him just a little bit because now he gets to spread the ball around more instead of force feeding Tyreek. But I think Mahomes is gonna have an absolutely stellar season. But I don't think they're gonna cover the spread. I think it's gonna be a very close game. I'm gonna take Chiefs and no spread on this one. Now we're going to move it on to this one is a coin flip. And I already know who I'm going with because I'm taking we'll save that. We got the Green Bay Packers traveling to the Minnesota Vikings. The Packers are the favorite at -1.5.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
That's a damn good one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take Vikings winning, and just for the chaos that'll come because everyone will talk about all of Aaron Rodgers' offseason comments like they always do, and they look bad, and they looked bad the other year. Yeah, like I think they're gonna, and I mean, but they are developing chemistry. They're trying to develop chemistry with new wide receivers. Their left tackle, I think, still isn't playing, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings. I think Vikings are gonna try to come out and make a huge statement. So yeah,
Vikings, I love it. Let's go. What you thinking, Moy?
Vikings.
Woo!
I'm taking Vikings.
And obviously covering, right? Because it's 1.5.
They're covering.
they win, they automatically cover.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, unless they win by 1. What you thinking, Ray?
Man, I'm going to go with that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, man. I'm going with him. I think he's going to take this game. I think, I get it. Devontae Adams is gone. But, one of those, somebody's on that team's got to step up. And I think Aaron Rodgers is too darn good I think he's so good that he elevates that entire offense. So I think they're going to be fine without Adams. And I think the Green Bay Packers do take the spread as well, so I'm going to take them on the spread. What was the over and under again?
1.5. Oh, the over under.
The over under.
The over under is 46.5.
I think they cover that. I think they cover it.
You're going to go over?
I think it's going to be a high scoring game.
Ooh, I like it. Let's go. I'm going to take what are the NFC North, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to take the NFC North 2022-2023 champions, the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings are in for a very special year. You don't have to have the best quarterback. You just need a quarterback that can just get the job done. I think if Dalvin Cook can stay healthy all season long, this Minnesota Vikings team, I think Kirk Cousins can lead them into the playoffs as the division winners. I don't know how far they're going to go. I don't want to get there yet, but I really love the Vikings, and I want them to do good, and I want them to take down Aaron Rodgers this year. And what better way to do it than the first game of the season? And I'm going to take Vikings, and I'm going to take, obviously, the over. Obviously, I'm taking the Vikings at 1.5, but I think they're going to get it done by at least 7. All right, here we go. Sunday Night Football. I hope Tony Romo's announcing this game. We got the GOAT, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. against going to Dallas in the Dallas Cowboys. The Bucs are the favorite on the away game at 2.5. What you think, Slick Nick?
I'm taking Cowboys because I think there's just been a lot of chaos with the Buccaneers, but I also, because it sets up perfectly for all the stupid hype that Cowboys fans get every year about how they're going to the Super Bowl, and I want to build that false reality just like every year when it gets crushed. So this would be the perfect opportunity to get that going.
Wow, the Cowboys at what, 2.5?
Yeah, I'll take it because
Yeah.
I think Eagles are gonna best them in that division anyways. But I want the hype to start so that we can have Cowboy tears because it feeds me.
What you thinking, boy?
Nick, you man, he's a this man. Nah, I want the tears early on because I don't want to hear that nonsense. I don't want to hear that nonsense halfway through the season. I know several Cowboy fans, and I want that shut down early. So I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Are you taking them because you want to shut down, or are you taking them because you think they're actually going to win?
They're gonna both.
Okay.
It's a 2-for-1. 2-for-1.
2-for-1.
Yeah.
Got you. What you thinking, Ray?
Man, you know what? It's a tough game, but I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I'm going to roll with Cowboy Nation on this one. The boys, man. You know what? I want to. Every time I feel like I don't put my trust in Tom, he just comes out and wins anyways. But that offensive line is truly in disarray, and I think Michael Parsons, if they just let him rush that passer all game, I think he's going to get to Tom and rattle him a lot this game. I think he's going to get hit quite a lot, and I don't know. Hopefully, he doesn't retire after game 1.
Damn, throwing shade at the end. I like that. Do we know if Chris Godwin's playing?
He was full participant in practice this last time, so he's more than likely to go. But he's a game day decision, I believe. But I would take him.
And Gallup is for sure out. Gallup is for sure out.
Yeah.
Man, this is such a tough one.
I don't know. I think Dan Quinn, he's a good defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, and I think that Cowboys defense. I mean, if Brady has time in the pocket and he just pretty much just targets Trayvon Diggs, I think he's going to have a good game. But, I don't know. It's going to go down the wire for sure. I think it's just going to be like last season. I think they versed each other in the not in the opener, but was it the first game of the season? Didn't they start it off on, was it Monday Night Football?
I can't remember that much.
But yeah, it was a close game last time. I think it'll be a close game this time. But I think the Cowboys are going to win.
The boys. All right. Skip Bayless says, if there's one man you don't bet against in football, it's Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. But I think I'm gonna take the Cowboys. I really want to take the Bucks, but I think they're gonna start off a little slow, but I think they're gonna get it going, and I think they're gonna be fine. I think the Cowboys are gonna get it going early, and then they're gonna come back to reality, and the Eagles are gonna win that division. But I think just for this game at this time right now, I think I'm going to take the Cowboys, and I think it's going to be a very close game. This might be the closest game all season, I think, or all week. But I think I'm going to just take the Cowboys just to barely edge it out here. All right, moving on. Final game, Monday Night Football. We got the ultimate revenge game. Denver Broncos going to Seattle against Pete Carroll and the Seahawks. Are you taking Russ at 6.5?
Or Geno Smith is the other option.
Yeah.
I'm taking Russell Wilson all day. I've had too many years watching that man just do miracle things like you can't. He haunts 49er fans like nightmares. Like there's no, you're never out of a game. And I think that team is stacked too. Like especially on offense, I think they're gonna whoop the Seahawks bad. The 12 man is not gonna be there. It's gonna be a bloodbath, I think.
I think the 12 man will be there, but I think they'll all be in the Seahawks number 3 uniforms though. What you thinking, boy?
Oh, Houdini is gonna get him. Wilson.
Houdini.
Yeah, that man is like Houdini. Yeah, and they'll beat him. They'll cover the spread. They'll win by 7 or more.
Ray.
Oh, Russell Wilson for sure is going to be. Oh man, he's going to put the whooping on them for sure. Pete Carroll's going to be eating like 12 packs of gum during the game. Yeah. Russell's going to get him, and they cover the spread as well.
Should I do it?
Bro, that's a bold one if you really choose the Seahawks.
When Brady came back and played the Patriots, there's no one that knew Brady like Bill Belichick knew Brady. And Brady really struggled that game. I don't even think they hit 20 points, if I'm mistaken. I think it was like 19. It was a really close game. Pete Carroll knows Russell Wilson so well, but I think Russell Wilson got such a fat chip on his shoulder. I think the Denver Broncos are just going to dismantle the Seahawks. I think this game's going to be over in like the first, maybe second quarter. And we can probably turn off our TVs and go to bed after that. Yeah, I'm taking Russ. I'm taking the Russ. I'm taking the Broncos. Hopefully, Cortland Sutton, who's on my fantasy team, scores like 5 touchdowns. And yeah, and that's a wrap.
Let's just add, let's ride.
Broncos country.
Broncos country. Let's ride. Bro, I can't wait to watch that 15,000 times on Monday night as they're going to cut to that. It's gonna be in every promo.
Who was that cringy quarterback? Oh, it was Mitchell Trubisky. Did you guys see him try to do that?
Yeah, but at least he's like making fun of it, like kind of. Isn't he kind of mocking it or something, or is he really doing
I hope so because it was horrible. All right, Moy.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another session of 4th and 1. Woo! See if
Later.
our picks come through.
Football one day.